Grand Palace, before you get to see it, I think if you want to show a few things a little far away from it, this is called the Peak Memorial. Because somehow I think the part of the description says that the year of the peak was when the I think the queen was born. Let me look at the description. So it was built in 1913 and it was a queen's bird. Yeah, your bird, as well as the donor. So that's why it's called a Peak Memorial, which is interesting. And next to it, you see Pecan Bridge, which was another, like memorial place. It was a birthday, which is here the peak. So you can see the beautiful kind of buildings on the other side. And then, so now we'll go to the Grand Palace and show what it's like. Millions of people visit Thailand, and then there are a lot of things you'll get to see, but this will be the start of the journey of the Thailand, and then what you'll get to see in the end. So let's go and see what it is like. So that's the ministry office right next to the Grand Palace. You can see the big cannon and then all the things entire things like so pretty fancy. And as you can see, expected from Thailand, there are a lot of scooters, and that's the Ministry of Defense. And you see a lot of foreigners too. I'm a foreigner too, but I think there is almost even number of cars versus bike. And then and everything is just kind of gold color, yellow, bronze, whatever you call that. So very interesting. And the shuttle bus for tourism, I guess, and bike. That's just outside the Grand, the Grand Palace, and then you can see the streets are very clean. Seems like a lot of students and all those things. I think if I call Grab, which is like Uber or Lyft in this place, or Southeast Asia, you can use this like the kind of standard bike option. I'm guessing either it is that or something more like that has a bike that has a first passenger side. I'm not sure. I never rode a motorcycle before, either by myself or by somebody else. I'm guessing that's more like Grab, I guess, which I think we're definitely want to try. So interesting, for sure. So it's very hot today, and just find entrance. I had to walk for a long time, and hopefully this is it. I just came back from the Malaysia yesterday, and it wasn't hot because it was getting cooler, but still humid and dry. So I mean, technically it's not too humid today, a little better. So I don't say it's not bad, but it is what it is. So looks like I'm finally getting close to entry because I see a lot of people. So let's just see. And the entrance fee is 500 Thai baht, which is like $16, a little more than $16 USD at the current rate. Which I just think, which I think is a little expensive. It looks like there's entrance, as you can see. I have to, take out my money, and they say also the credit card, and I can see the must be the king, I believe. So let's see. So this is the ticket office. So we are through the gate. Well, there's a ticket office and vending machine. And then I guess I will try to use the vending machine. Okay. It looks like they accept the Visa, Master, or American Express. And I will use the credit card. And I think the price is increased. I think card is 500. Now it's 1,000. Okay. And I have to use this. So this is the temple. A lot of people. I think it's just amazing how big this place is. I heard it take 2-3 hours total. Oh, so see. I think it is everything is bronze or maybe some gold. I think the height is extremely tall. I guess you can kind of guess from the size of the height of a human person. And there are a lot of guys. And I guess there are people playing too. And I guess the material for this, I think seems like maybe the shell or the glass. And then each one has their own like kind of unique flower shape, whatever shape. And there's things on the wall, much cooler on this side. And some kind of names here. So I guess this must represent some kind of like, you know, Thai gods and people, all those things together.
It has a good meaning.
So yeah, I guess this must be going for a long time. I think it definitely anything that is an interesting place. Not sure what this represents, but it looks pretty cool. I guess over there's another Tosaki Kito. And then Tosaki one. But this one has different name, I guess. Interesting. There are people from all over the places, world, and then a bunch of statues. a lot of decorations in there. Wow. Incense burning. Is it the mango? Okay. I don't think it's going circular. Okay, probably not. There's another one. I think this must be probably the main thing of this place. Looks gigantic. Probably want to take a selfie here. Ask somebody else to take for me. Looks like a lot of people. Please. So let me go inside there, and you see the tourist people taking pictures. Group shot. I probably will do that later after giving you the tour of this place. And there are even more towers here. You know, the buildings and stuff. Elephant. There must be the infamous elephant of the Thailand. Okay. That's the decoration is just so interesting. I can see, if you can see that, it's just as even for the baby pig that you know has a one like decoration and stuff. And I guess the statue we saw earlier now is in bronze, or this maybe gold.
Ça vient d'être fait, hein, certainement, c'est pour ça que c'est aussi brillant. Ça vient d'être repeint au rocher, je pense.
I don't know how long this is gonna go for, but interesting enough. Just a lot of tourists here. Let me zoom out a little bit. As because this is so gigantic, it's impossible to see how big this is. It's pretty huge. I probably want to stop there and then just take some selfie for myself and then probably continue later on. See you later. So, continuing. I guess there's more side to it. And you can see that magnificent, you know, just the interior design, architectures and all those things. Architecture, that's the word I'm looking for. I guess this is similar mirrors to the other side too, except you can get closer view, looks like. And there's Buddha. And then it must be the kind of replica of this Grand Palace. So beautiful. So tall. It's hard to grab a picture. Thailand is Buddhism country, so you can see that a lot of Buddha statue. I probably zoom out because the buildings and everything is so just huge and gigantic. And elephants again. It looks like there is an exit another side. I mean, just architectures and everything, just engraved is so. There's a.
Okay,
a
Okay, perfect
statue
photo.
for the king. Okay. And it looks like this is a kind of somebody's backyard. Looks like. And I guess this is looking from the other side. So gigantic and huge. Somehow this seems to be much quieter than the other side. I guess must be the kind of finally of the tools for this temple. I'm not sure. Okay, so not many people here compared to the other side. And I guess this map shows kind of where we are. I guess that's all the things that could be can be toured around. Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out where we are from here. Well, I guess we are there, but just how big this is hard to gauge. And nothing on this side. Okay. I guess just more decoration or arts on the wall depicting. Somehow not many people here, which is interesting. Just me. I guess somehow getting connected to the other side as well to the end. Alright. But I think it's a dead end, so I have to probably turn around. So I was kind of afraid because I didn't bring my passport, and then ChatGPT say that I have to have one. It's something to check. Luckily, they didn't check anything, and everything was there was a self check-in. I do have to get, so I paid 1,000 baht, Thai baht, and what it was for was that there's two ticket, one ticket, 500 for each different place, including this. So somehow I have to use it for the other one, which is fine. I do need a place to go. So I figure out which one I should go, So very cool decorations and more place to see here. I think there's a block on this side and there's nothing to see here. There's a chapel. I think it's going to keep repeating the pattern like this over and over again. And now more people on this side too. Because I think it's just the side of these things. Bigger, I guess, buildings. I mean, bigger structures. That's what I was looking for, not the buildings. Because buildings build like different meanings. But you see a lot of tourists taking pictures here because most were representing the other things too. And yeah, there are many statues here made of stones or marbles. Probably have to take a pause here and then maybe continue later on because I do want to take some picture and then just then go from there. Cool, see you later. So I don't think we've seen this side, so let's go to the other side. So yeah, keep walking. Again, more people coming in because probably the last entry is 3 p.m. and beautiful flowers. Beautiful flowers and a lot of people, a lot of students too. Heard it's free for Thailand people, but it's 500 Thai baht or $16 for foreigners. They might increase price later. There are more people. Tourism is a really huge thing in Thailand, and so I guess it's justified for that. But it's not a cheap price here, $16, because you know, $16 USD is like huge. You can buy a lot of food with that, so definitely not cheap. But I guess for the foreigners, they think it's relatively cheaper, you know. And then I see so many beautiful statues here, and then buildings, monuments, temples, all those things, shrines. And I kind of like these buildings. I think it's very beautiful decorations, art, all different colors. And surrounded those things. Pretty interesting. It's a huge place. And there's a guide for different languages, like Korean, English, Espanol. I'm probably gonna pick up one of this. Can I take one? Oh, it's free? Thank you. This is for guide for English. And a lot of people are still coming in. I think they might give us some kind of show, so let's see. Hopefully my battery is good enough for this. They must do some kind of like, I don't know, ceremony or whatever. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. And let me take a seat. I'm not sure what this is for, but it's good to just take a temporary rest. Actually, may try to go to that side. There are people cleaning. And people actually are praying. That's a religious place. Pretty huge. I probably want to be a little quiet because it's a sacred place. Sacred. I guess let me explore on this side before going the other side too. I think this place continues to keep going on. It's huge. Even just this building, you can see how big this place is. However, so many pictures and videos at this point. And I get to show you guys what it looks like. And then you can see that some kind of a ceremony or event going on. Let me see if I can give explanation here. So it doesn't have explanation, but I'll just for chanting. People are praying. Okay, so I think we've been here before, I feel like, or maybe it's a same building or similar building, just to look similar but not the same. There's an exit, so I don't think I want to go to the exit. Maybe not yet, because there was the other side I was meaning to go. So let me kinda go around and see Yeah, I think I've definitely been to this side as I wasn't going to the other side. So let me just cover the other one and show you, and that we will call that for today. Because if there's nothing else on the other side, we can go to exit and then show you the other part of the temple. I thought it's gonna take like good 2 hours, or some people say 3-4 hours, but just this temple itself is probably 1 hour is good enough. And yeah, and one thing I didn't miss was there was some kind of the big things. You can see it. That's that. Okay, so now while people are going either to this chanting or ceremony event, let me take a closer look. What is for?
ซึ่งส่งผลให้ชาวสวนในพื้นที่ไม่สามารถจำหน่ายผลผลิตได้ผลไม้จำนวนมาก
I hope I can understand.
ก่อให้เกิดความเดือดร้อน
This is way too crowded, so I'll probably go to the other side. Seems like there's something here. Okay, that's some kind of entry. How many people coming from? One area I didn't cover was okay, this side I don't think I covered it. And the people, Buddhas, and then all this, It's so hot today. I guess I'm almost sweating. No wonder I do need like water bottle. But it is what it is. And I think I've seen this side probably. Okay, maybe. I think a lot of buildings look similar, but hard to say which one is the one I've seen it or not seen it. Definitely, but the interesting statues and then all those things. Okay. Okay, much more quieter side of the thing is this area, which is always probably good to take a break too. I guess not much things going on here, but regardless, I would say quite interesting. And these lot of things are happenings. So it's another like pictures or paintings on the side. A lot of things are going on. I guess really up to people to decide. I cannot really, so they've definitely been here before. So I get out from the temple, and then it's still Grand Palace. So this is more like a free entrance area. Don't require a ticket. Still a lot of place to take photos and stuff. So you can see many people taking pictures and then things like that. And then that's the exit. I guess no entry for that. So yeah, so I guess that's pretty much the end of the trip. So we'll be going out to the other side. Okay, so that's exit. I think it took just an hour-ish. It wasn't too long. Good thing is that I still have time for other things. So it reminded me of the British Guard. So that's the guard thing. Yeah, I think that's for the trip. And I think I will show you other things, but you saw the temple and the Grand Palace.